Iland Man, coming to you live from Hawaii. Just thought I'd give you my review of the new movie that came out with Viola Davis and Denzel Washington. It's called Fences. Now, as I understand it, I'm kind of glad that a crime drama is opening up on Christmas Day to break the monotony of all these silly Christmas movies that have come out. And I'm looking actually forward to this. Let's go ahead and watch a clip. From what I understand, Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, they're a part of this large crime organization. They've went up the ladder. Each of them kind of fell in love. They're fences. So they take in all these stolen goods, jewels, art, whatever, and able to sell it all on the black market, give the criminals their profit, make a profit for themselves. Let's go ahead and watch the clip. Watch this clip right over here, or over here, or wherever it is. All right, let's go ahead and watch this clip. Fences, Denzel Washington, Viola Davis. So excited.
Can I ask you a question? How come you ain't never liked me? Like you? What law is there say I got to like you? None? All right then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day? Yeah. As long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me. Yes, sir. You eat every day. Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head. Yes, sir. Got clothes on your back. Yes, sir. Why you think that is? Because of you? Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is? Because you like me? Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. It's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. I ain't got to like you. Now, I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now, don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure that they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying?
Everything that boy do, he do for you.
It's not easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you.
Aloha. This is Trinidad, your Iland Man. We just saw a clip from Fences. Hey there, budda. Did you put on the right clip? Because that's not what I described. That wasn't the crime drama Fences. What was that? What? That was the clip from Fences that's opening Christmas Day, that opened today? Okay. Gosh, I'm sorry. I must be doing the wrong movie. Hey guys, I'm just joshing you. Again, this is Trinidad, your Iland Man, doing my review for Fences, which came out Christmas Day today. Merry Christmas, or as we say here on the islands, Mele Maliki Laka. So, Merry Christmas to everybody over there on the mainland and over here in Hawaii. Yes, this is my review of Fences with Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. Remember, our rating scale is a Shaka thumbs up, it's good to go. Shaka thumbs down is junk, or I don't recommend it. So overall, let me just go ahead and give you my rating of this movie right now. I just got out of the theater a few minutes ago, drove over here to this location, give you a little bit better of the scenery to see. Let me see if I can't widen this up just a little bit more maybe for you guys. Okay, there you go. So, overall, I would say Shaka thumbs up for this movie of Fences. It was a very good movie. Denzel Washington was excellent in the movie. His acting is always pretty good. And he's on point with this movie. This is also, I believe, his directing debut, and he does a fantastic job. There's going to be a lot of competition for this year. So I'm not sure if he's going to win an Oscar, but I would be very surprised if Viola Davis does not win an Oscar for her performance here. As you could see a little bit from this trailer, she goes through a wide emotional range. Pretty much all the characters do in their own way. But I'd have to say that she did the widest emotional arc and the one that you feel the most feeling towards. I really have to say that, if she does not win an Oscar for Best Actress this year, I would be very surprised. You saw in the trailer, she's got snot running down her nose, into her mouth, crying, bawling. If that's not Oscar material, I don't know what the heck is. So definitely shaka thumbs up for Fences. Now, this essentially is a movie that's set, I want to say maybe in the 50s, in the late 50s, mid-late 50s, maybe early 60s, near the end. They don't really give any reference dates. But it is also set in Pittsburgh. And, during those dates, it's about essentially a family struggling to make ends meet and struggling to keep, their family together. That's what the movie essentially is. That's what happens in it. And again, they do a wonderful job of it. You get to see a lot of, basically blue-collar, struggling, not really inner city, but, it is in the city. So, I guess it's before the term, in the 60s, inner city really took off. In the 50s, it was just the city. So that's kind of where we're at. So, but again, it was a nice movie. So I would definitely recommend this movie. Fantastic for you to see on Christmas Day or whenever. It should be definitely an Oscar-winning movie and performance by at least Viola Davis. I could see possibly a nomination again for Denzel Washington. Like I said, he was excellent in the movie, but I think Viola Davis steals the show in it, and she does a great job. Again, it's about struggling, kind of poor, lower class, blue-collar workers trying to get through, their lives, make something for themselves, and struggling to keep themselves, and their family afloat and together. And through it, it's mainly, like I said, a family drama. And it goes through the emotional gambit. So, it's definitely a must-see. Maybe small children probably would not get the gist of this show, but definitely adults, anybody who, has struggled can definitely understand this movie. I could not help but feel, a little bit of a pang towards both, the ending of the Obama administration with this movie, since it does feature, a black couple. But, racial lines really don't play a part in this movie. I mean, it's sort of mentioned, and you see some discrimination. But, I mean, it's not, in today's standards, it's not the kind of discrimination where it's mainly race, but mainly, I think a lot of poor working families of any color, any race or creed would be able to fully understand this movie and see where it's coming from. So definitely a fantastic movie that, again, I must say, runs the gambit of emotions, from joy to pain and tragedy to just trying to hang in there. So definitely, like I said, shaka thumbs up for this movie. Denzel Washington, if you're a fan, definitely check this out. If you're a fan of Viola Davis, it's certainly far different than what she did in Suicide Squad. You really relate, you really feel the humanizing factor of this character. I cannot recommend this movie strong enough. Sorry about joking with the trailer. I just wanted to do something a little funny. And with the name like Fences, it's kind of a interesting title. Apparently, it's based on a play, of the same name and story, and they really do a good job with it, And it centers around, the family's home, essentially, and their yard where they're building a fence. So I could see how this could be easily done on the stage. So, but here, of course, there are other locations. You get to see some more of the city, but it doesn't stray too far away from the family and their struggles. So I have to say it's a wonderful movie. If you have the chance, anytime, check it out. This will definitely be an Oscar contender. So, all right, I'll go ahead and let you guys go. It's starting to rain again, so I'll go ahead and see you guys later. I'll try to see some more movies this week. But again, Merry Christmas from the island of Hawaii. This is Trinidad, your Island Man, joking with you a little bit at the beginning about Fences, but it's no joke. This is a good movie. Shaka thumbs up all the way. Go ahead and see this movie. All right, thanks a lot. Aloha.